This is a video about appeals and appeals committee. Cécile already did that in French. This is not a translation of Cécile's work. Rule 70.1 gives you the opportunity to appeal a protest committee's decision when you're not happy with this decision, when you disagree. Subject to the provision of Rule 70.1. Rule 70.1 is the rule which says in which situation the right of appeal is denied to competitors for some events, for any reason, the main reason being that it is for international events, when an international jury has been properly appointed and constituted. To help you to write your appeal, the French Federation produced this document. You will find this document on the French Federation website, on the arbitrage page, then jury d'appel, then comment faire appel. This document, this 4 pages document provided by the French Federation is very precise and exhaustive, and if you follow it step by step, you cannot make a mistake in your appeal. Okay, so do it. The first page is just administration. What kind of appeal is it? From a boat, from a technical committee, from a race committee, from a jury checking his own decision. Who is the guy who appeals? Who are you? What kind of event was it? Which class is, and blah blah. Then comes the who are the parties in the appeal? That is protester, protestee, and the jury. So names and addresses and all the directions and coordinates. And then you've got a chronological order of when was the race, not the events, the race. When was the hearing? When was the request for reopening or request for redress? Where and so on. Different dates and yeah. And then on the third page is the main part of your appeal. That's the appeal in itself. Why are you appealing this protest committee's decision? Why did you think it was wrong? You can appeal if you think that the rule applied by the race committee, by the protest committee, were not the right ones, or because there was a mistake in the procedure. For instance, you forgot to tell you when was the hearing, and you didn't turn up, and you were disqualified because of that. So the last part is a sort of a checklist, a reminder of what documents you have found. You know, you need a copy of the protest. You need sailing instruction, race, notice of race if it's relevant. You need quite a few papers, which are all listed in on this last page, with boxes to check, just to make sure you didn't forget anything. This is very easy for you. It makes competitors' life very much easier. Once you've sent this appeal to your national authority, which is the French Federation, the Fédération Française de Voile, you will receive a receipt. The French Federation will acknowledge receipt of your protest. And since that date, the jury or the protest committee, or yourself or any other party in the hearing and in the appeal have 15 days to send comments, suggestions, additions, and this kind of things. After these 15 days, the appeals committee chairman, the appeals committee is composed of 10 celebrated judges, French judges, and there is one chairman, of course, or chairwoman, who will decide who will study deeply the case. There will be 2 persons, 2 instructors, to investigate. They may question the parties, they may question anybody, the judges and other relevant persons. Then the appeals committee will have a meeting afterwards. Once these two persons are happy with their job, there will be a meeting during which the appeals committee will make a decision about your appeal. Your appeal may be dismissed. That means that there is the protest committee on the spot was a good decision and nothing's changed. So to speak, you lost your appeal. Or your appeal is upheld. You were right to appeal, and the decision will be either changed or reversed. A third possibility is that the appeals committee cannot make a decision because the facts were not adequate. The facts found by the local protest committee were not adequate. And then the appeals committee, will decide that the hearing should be rescheduled with a new protest committee at another date. Whatever the decision is, except when you lost your appeal, the scoring, of course, has to be recalculated accordingly. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose.